Dark clouds are gathering above Australia's telco sector after another 000 outage.
I wasn't able to call anybody, so my sister was in Wollongong and we weren't able to contact her about when she needed to be picked up or anything.
When you try to make that call in a dire situation and you can't reach somebody, that's incredibly scary.
Optus says the problem involved a mobile phone tower in Dapto in New South Wales. Emergency calls failed. One required an ambulance, but the caller managed to get through using another phone.
The question here is, why did the camp-on feature not kick in? Now, the camp-on feature is when another telco's service kicks in when one service is not working. There's questions about why this happened again.
Optus says 4,500 people were affected by Sunday's outage, impacting calls made between 3 a.m. and 12:20 p.m, including 000 calls. It's the second outage in 10 days. A major network upgrade triggered the first, which has been linked to multiple deaths, and comes after a national outage that knocked out thousands of 000 calls in November 2023.
3 strikes and you're out. This needs to be something seriously done at this point. And I understand there are 3 inquiries taking place, an internal one with Kerry Schott, which should be quite rigorous, and 2 external ones by the regulators.
MPs from all sides of politics are furious.
This can't happen again. This is an absolutely shocking failure from Optus, and the most appropriate course of action for the government to take to get to the bottom of this is to ask ACMA to conduct a very thorough investigation, and that's what we've done.
ACMA cannot be the investigators when they were part of the downfall of this 000 network last week. They were part of the issue. They were part of the broken process.
We will be demanding answers around what's happened and how we're going to make sure this doesn't happen again.
The regulator says it's alarming another outage has happened so soon. Optus remains in damage control, its CEO failing to front the cameras. Experts say the clock is now ticking on how long he can remain in the role.
The best thing he could do is to leave quietly. If he doesn't do so, then it could be a much more public announcement.
But it's not just Optus facing the wrath of the Australian public. Telstra also confirmed a power outage at a mobile site south of Perth, affecting 000 calls in the early hours of Monday.
We need to be sure that people know that that system is working and that there is some oversight, some urgent oversight, that will prevent these ongoing failures from occurring.
It seems Australia's telecommunications industry is now facing its own emergency.